All right, so this is pretty heavy stuff we're looking at today.
Yeah.
We've got this story about a British man named James Scott Rhys Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
And he was captured while fighting in Ukraine.
Wow.
So in this deep dive, we're going to try to unpack that.
Okay.
Using this news article that we have.
Right.
To try to better understand his situation.
Yeah.
How he ended up a prisoner of war.
Mm-hmm.
And what this means for the bigger picture of the conflict.
Yeah, this story, it kind of pulls you in right away.
It does.
You've got this 22-year-old guy, former British soldier.
Wow.
And he's caught up in this conflict far from home.
Yeah, it's, I mean, you start reading through the article.
Mm-hmm.
And you really get this picture of a guy who was just down on his luck, you know.
Oh, wow.
Lost his job. His father was in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you wonder if he was searching for something, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe a sense of purpose, maybe an escape from his own reality.
Yeah, and you know, that's something we see a lot with foreign fighters.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of different things going on there.
Personal motivations, a desire for adventure,
Yeah.
a yearning to make a difference.
It seems like maybe that's where the International Legion comes in.
Yeah.
That's what this article says.
Mm-hmm.
He finds their website, and that's it. He decides to join the fight.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah. Flies from London to Krakow. Then he's on a bus to the Ukrainian border.
I mean, it's pretty remarkable when you think about it.
It is.
You know, just how accessible this conflict is.
Mm-hmm.
That people can get involved in just a matter of days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And from there, things take a pretty dark turn.
Oh.
Russian state news is saying that he was captured in the Kursk area.
That's inside Russia, right?
Yeah, that's inside Russia.
Wow.
And there's video footage
Oh, really?
online.
Mm-hmm.
In one video, he's identifying himself.
Okay.
In another, it's disturbing.
Oh.
He's tied up, and his father is afraid that he's going to be tortured.
Oh.
Based on what Anderson told him previously.
Yeah. That's heartbreaking.
It is.
It puts a human face on this whole conflict.
It does.
Absolutely. And, you know, there are also concerns that he might be used.
Have to go.
Yeah, as leverage
Mm-hmm.
in negotiations.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially a bargaining chip
Right.
in this maneuvering
Right.
between Russia and the West.
Yeah, that's that geopolitical chess match thing, right?
Yeah.
It's chilling.
It is.
So his capture, I mean, it raises questions about the safety of all the other foreign fighters
Yeah.
who are over there.
Absolutely. It really shines a light on the risks they're taking.
So speaking of foreign fighters,
Okay.
the article says that Anderson was a signalman
Mm-hmm.
when he was in the British Army.
Okay.
What exactly does that mean?
So a signalman specializes in communication,
Okay.
transmitting and receiving information, often in like challenging environments.
So given that communication is so important in modern warfare,
Mm-hmm.
his training may have made him a high-value target
Right.
for the Russians.
Makes sense.
And then there's this whole thing about the International Legion,
Yeah.
which he joined.
Right.
The article says that it was created at Zelensky's request after the Russian invasion last year.
It's essentially a unit within Ukraine's ground forces,
Okay.
but it's mostly made up of foreign volunteers.
Wow.
It's become kind of a symbol of
Uh-huh.
international support for Ukraine,
Yeah.
a rallying point for those who want to push back against Russia.
This article said that at the beginning of the war, something like 20,000 people
Wow.
from over 50 countries signed up.
That's amazing.
It's mind-blowing.
It really is.
And it really speaks to the global reach of this conflict
Mhm.
and the response it has generated.
Yeah.
The article also mentioned, though,
Okay.
that the International Legion isn't the only way that foreigners are fighting.
Oh, okay.
Some have joined other units
Mhm.
or even formed their own groups.
So the actual number of foreign fighters is probably even higher than we know.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, the current figures are classified.
Right.
But Anderson's capture, it makes us think about the scale of this foreign involvement,
Right.
which could be much larger than we realize.
Yeah, and it just really drives home the risks
Mm-hmm.
that these individuals are taking.
Yeah.
That this isn't some far-off conflict.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
this is real. This is
Yeah.
dangerous, and it's affecting people from all over the globe.
And Anderson's story, it brings us back to this question of what motivates these people to leave their lives behind and join a foreign conflict. I mean, is it idealism or maybe just a yearning for adventure?
Yeah.
Or could there even be like darker forces at play?
It's complex, isn't it?
Yeah.
He may have been searching for a purpose, but now he's a prisoner of war,
Right.
facing a very uncertain future.
Yeah.
So what does this tell us about this conflict
Uh-huh.
and the people who are drawn into it?
It highlights the human cost of war.
Yeah.
It makes us ask questions about responsibility, the motivations of foreign fighters, and the potential for exploitation.
Right. These are difficult questions, but they're ones we have to think about.
It really gives you a lot to think about, doesn't it?
It does.
These personal struggles, the allure of the fight, all these geopolitical complexities, it's all connected in this one man's story.
And it leaves us with one final question to ponder.
Okay.
If you were in James Scott Rhys Anderson's shoes, knowing all the risks, would you have made the same choice?
That is a question to ponder.
It is. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our deep dive for today.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.